Good morning, everyone. They're playing on the tree. I actually want to do this video about the American Bully. So, I see you looking at me, girl. What are you doing? I've seen people looking to get one, and a lot of the people I see wanting one, they want it for the wrong reason. And people like that are going to end up getting a dog that they can't handle. These are not your typical dogs. I mean, American Bullies are not only expensive, but they're high-maintenance dogs. They're not just the run-of-the-mill dogs. They're not labs. They're not chihuahuas and stuff like that. I mean, these dogs need a handler who's going to be able to be in charge, because if you let it, they will take over your household, and they will run your house. And some bullies run anywhere from 70 to 118 plus pounds, and can be anywhere from 11 to 23 inches tall. And some people, I've seen people say they want a bully because they're big and they're large and they weigh 100-something pounds. And sure, you know, big dogs are great and fine and dandy, but what are you going to do when that dog gets older and you didn't discipline it enough and you're not alpha enough for it, and that dog's not, oh, I'm just going to go after the neighbor's dog, who happens to be a 35-pound border collie. You got a 110-pound dog. What are you gonna do then? It's not the dog's fault. It's never the dog's fault. When a dog attacks, it's never the dog's fault. It's the owner's fault. BlackBerrybrandy, serve a shortcake. So when you're looking to get an American Bully, if you're looking to start an American Bully kennel, know what you're really getting into. And everything I say on my YouTube channel, on my videos, is not just because I know everything about the American Bully, because believe me, I don't. I'm learning every single day. And everything I post on my YouTube channel is everything that I know based on experience from me owning the bullies that I have. I'm not going to tell you something, oh, because that person told me this, and oh, that person told me that. You know, sure, there's people who have told me things, and I listened, and it took me 6 years. I was looking for an American Bully before I actually went and got my first one, which is BlackBerrybrandy, who will be 3 years old next month. I actually found a woman, Brittany Gunner, out of North Carolina. There's BlackBerrybrandy, the black one. That's my first American Bully. She's actually a classic American Bully. The fawn one is her daughter. That was my first ever American Bully litter. Now, I used to breed dogs before I got into the American Bullies. When I first started breeding dogs, I was 16 years old. I started breeding German Shepherds. Like a young girl, I wasn't in it for just pretty much the shows. I was doing it because I had a family pet, and I was doing it for all the wrong reasons. Because at the time, I didn't know anything about shows and stuff like that. I just wanted to pup off of my dog because she was pretty, and I wanted a piece of her to live on. And no, she wasn't registered. My German Shepherd was not registered. She was an imported dog, but when I got her, I didn't get her papers. After that, I started breeding Labradors, and I was actually breeding hunting dogs, and yes, they did have papers, but I didn't show them. I was just breeding for hunting dogs and family pets. So eventually I got out of that, and I started hearing about shows and the American Bully, and I actually started watching Carolina Bully Farms channel, and I really like their dogs, and looking at different style dogs, I was thinking, okay, what do I want? Do I want to continue to do what they're doing or do my own thing? So, I started learning about them, and Carolina Bully Firm's got some nice dogs, and I actually have planned on using one of their dogs on one of my bullies whenever I got one. Well, now they're pretty much banned from ABKC for life, so I can't pretty much deal with them that way. And if I was to breed one of my dogs to them, I couldn't register it. I couldn't show it because, like I said, they're banned. They were banned for 2 years with UKC, but I don't know if they're still banned or how that works. So, you know, I mean, I still like them. I like their dogs. I like their program. So, as far as that goes. Brittany Gunner, she's got some nice dogs. She's got some really nice things planned over there. When she comes back to breeding, she's actually taking a break from breeding dogs right now. But as for me, I'm breeding for myself, you know, and I'm not following the hype. I'm not following what's hot right now. I'm doing my breeding to breed show dogs and the ultimate pet and the ultimate service dogs. Because if you watch my other videos, you would see that we actually joined partnerships with a service dog program out in Iowa. Some of our pups, we temperament test all our pups anyway, but we will actually be sending some of our pups out to be pups like what do they call it, CNI dogs and post-traumatic stress disorder dogs and stuff like that, seizure dogs, dogs that help with like diabetes, you know, like sugar and stuff like that. And I see a lot of breeders, and a lot of people thought, you know, you're an unethical breeder. Well, you know what? There is no such thing as an ethical breeder, because you want to know why? Because we are breeders. That's why. There's no such thing as an ethical breeder. If you're not ethical. If you were ethical, you wouldn't be breeding. I mean, yes, we're all breeding for a purpose. A lot of people, if I was it, and I'm going to say it, a lot of people, well, if you're not in it for the money, then why are you breeding? If I was in it directly for money, would I be giving away puppies to be service dogs? I mean, seriously, I pay the shipping to send pups there. I do their shots, I do their worming, their feeding, and all that for 8 to 10 plus weeks. And then I either ship them or I will hand deliver them to Iowa. So tell me, is that somebody who's in it for the money? I mean, there's breeders out here. I mean, the program that I joined partners with out in Iowa, they need more breeders. They need more dogs, because sometimes they have people on waiting lists for months, but not enough dogs. So they need more good breeders, dogs with good health, because sometimes they don't even have enough. And I told them, I said, I don't breed all the time. I have probably 2 to 3 litters a year, depending on, you know, how the dogs do. Like BlackBerrybrandy, her first litter, she had 9 puppies. I actually lost 4 puppies out of that litter. I actually took the pup to the vet. The first pup that we lost, I took her to the vet. The vet said she was dehydrated, and I didn't quite understand why she was dehydrated, because I mean, she was nursed. They were all nursing and everything. But the vet thinks she could have had fading puppy syndrome. I'm not too sure, because everything else was fine. I mean, Strawberry Shortcake's off that litter, and she's fine. She did have a rough start. We've actually thought maybe, okay, you know, maybe there's something wrong with Black, you know, health-wise. But I did take her to the vet before I did breed her, and she was fine. I mean, everything was fine internally, nothing wrong, no, her heart's fine, her kidney's fine, her liver's fine. They just think what it was her first litter, and she just wasn't producing enough milk as we thought she was, so the pups weren't getting the milk that she should have been getting. So that's why the pups were dehydrated, because But this time around, which I should have done the first time, and I think a lot of breeders should do, and if you do, great, I'm glad. They got this thing called Oxymama. It's made by Breeder's Edge. It's prenatal, and what you do from the first day you do your breeding, whether it's an AI or a tie, soon after that, give your female one. It's one a day, just like a woman takes prenatal. That first day, I don't care if you're going to do multiple breedings. You do the first day of the breeding. As soon as the breeding's done, give it one. You know, probably not right after, but within that day, give it a prenatal, and then every day, and you got 63 pills in there, so 63 days. And then we actually got a bottle now, and we actually have 2 breedings should be going down, and we're thinking that it's going to be BlackBerrybrandy's last litter. I mean, like I said, she's going to be 3 years old, so I just don't. I don't believe in breeding old females, and I don't believe in breeding young females. And I guess BlackBerrybrandy was actually, she was 2, oh no, she wasn't exactly 2 yet. She was, let me see, BlackBerrybrandy was about 17, 18 months old when I bred her. She had her first heat at, hold on, because it's been a while. Let me see here. BlackBerrybrandy's first heat was at 7 months old, and then she actually 4 months later she actually had her second heat. Her third heat was 6 months later. No, I'm wrong. She had her first heat at 7 months. About 4 to 5 months later, she had her second heat, and then it was a year. It was 6 months later, and she had. I'm thinking. No, I'm trying to think exactly, but I know I did breed her on her third heat. Now, strawberry shortcake, this one right here. That one. Right there. That's strawberry shortcake. She actually had her first heat at 11 months old. And she was actually due for her second heat back in June. And she's yet to have. But it's just a waiting game. We have pretty much all her breedings planned out. The first stud we have picked out for her is Pee-wee grandson, Cario, and the pedigree up front in the pedigree, and a couple other dogs. Here's pretty much the stud we're taking her to. It's fawn and white as well. He's like a light fawn. She's more of a darker fawn. White with a little bit of ticking on her chest. The stud is just fawn and white with a blaze. And that's actually, his name is Watch the Fire, aka Blaze. And his whole pedigree is pretty much tri dogs. There is a chance that we can get some tries out of that litter. Because her great-great-grandpa is much more money. Her great-great-great-granddad is much more money. Her great-granddad is, I'm thinking, I think it's great-great. Anyway, more money is in her pedigree, much more money is in her pedigree, which is tribe genes right there. We may get some XLs out of her. I doubt the stud that we're taking her to will get any XLs, but you know, her dad's parents are both pockets, and her dad was the only XL out the litter. I've yet to figure out how that happened. Her bloodline is Razor's Edge, That's One Dropping Gotti. Her mom right there, BlackBerrybrandy, is actually 100% Rated Edge, classic American Bully. But there's Strawberry Shortcake. Yes, there's my girl. And here's my backyard. This video is a little long, I know. We actually had the tree that was on the fence right there. If y'all seen my videos, and y'all would know that that tree was there. It's cut out, but there's part of it. They came out and cut it. But we left part of the tree for the dogs to have something to climb on, and we want to build some stuff for them, like agility. And they started to cut this tree down, but I told them no, they need to leave it for the dogs to have a little bit of shade. But again, before I cut this video, because this video is actually 15 minutes long, and I've never done a video this long. So, but again, before you buy American Bully, please know what you're getting into, because we don't want to give our breed a bad name, and I'm telling you, these dogs are very expensive. To be at their best, and to be the best they can be, they need only the best food. There's certain bloodlines that I would not recommend for someone who's not had an American Bully before. And I'm going to tell you now, if somebody goes and tells you, oh, American Bullies are calm and relaxed, they are lying to you. They are straight up lying to you. Yes, some American Bullies can be calm and relaxed at some point in time, but not all the time. If you want a calm and relaxed dog, a bully is not for you. I mean, I'm sure there's some out there, the temperament is like that, but I'm telling you right now, my girls, they don't know what calm and relaxed means. I mean, they are full-blown go, go, go all the time. I mean, they'll run around the backyard. I mean, they lay down and go to sleep or whatever, but they're always on alert. I mean, there's never a dull moment with them around. Just check out my videos and you'll see for yourself. There's never a day where they're just chill and relaxed. They're always doing something. They're always running and jumping and barking. And I will tell you now, if you don't want a dog that barks all the time, do not get a Remy blood dog. Do not get a Remy line dog, because Remy line, low jack Remy Martin, rest in peace. If you know a real Remy line dog, you will not walk up on a Remy line dog. They're going to let you know they're there. They're going to bark at you and you will know they're there. Now, BlackBerrybrandy is only 25% Remy, maybe less, but let me tell you, you know she's there. She barks at everyone and everything. It doesn't matter what it is. She barks. Well, my video is getting long now. It's 18 minutes or some, so I'm going to go ahead and say please like, favorite, and subscribe to our channel for more. So stay tuned, because we have a lot more coming. We have some big plans coming. Okay. So again, like, favorite, and subscribe. Have a great day.